hour when Jesus said, I will leave you, but I will not leave you comfortless. I will leave you with the spirit of truth. And he said, not only will the truth set you free, but the truth will also make you free. And I come to understand that when you are free, you are truly free indeed.
Go ahead.
Amen.
Keep on.
And I give great honor this afternoon to the Ascended Masters, the King Melchizedek, the King of Salem, priest of the Most High God,
Amen.
the founder of this great Coptic order here in America.
Amen.
Amen. I honor Dr. King Prophet Peter, the faith man, the one that came one day and said, I no longer represent faith, but I am
Yes, he did.
faith.
Yes, he did.
And I understand that one day God put a face on faith.
Yes, Lord.
How many know sometimes you got to see it
Yeah.
in order to believe it?
Yes.
And when you're able to believe it, then you're truly able to what? Receive it. Amen. And I give great honor to Candace Queen B. Capernaum. Amen. I honor I honor the Queen Imperial Dr. Shulamite, Priscilla, and Elaine. I honor my teacher in the School of Wisdom, the Ambassador Mother Rebecca.
Amen.
I give great honor this afternoon to the matriarch of the New Covenant, the Ambassador Mother Ruth. Amen. To my helpmeet, the Candace Queen Mikhail.
Amen.
And to all that it takes to make up this great Coptic order.
Amen.
Amen. I honor our students on the mercy seat, to our visitors, and to those we call our friends.
Amen.
And I give great honor to the church of tomorrow.
Amen.
Amen. Today, I want to deal with a twofold spirit. Amen. So many times we are looking for somebody to help us. But what about helping yourself? The greatest gift that God has given you and I is self-help. Amen. And you find me this morning, I'm be brief in the book of Acts, the 3rd chapter of Acts. Acts dealt with the acts of the apostles. After Jesus have left, he said, I go, but I come again. And how do Jesus truly come again? He came doing and manifesting the works through his disciples. And in the 3rd chapter, it said, now Peter and John went up together into the temple at the hour of prayer, being the 9th hour. And a certain man, there's always a certain individual, it said a certain man, lame from his mother's womb, was carried, whom they laid. Now listen now. First of all, he was carried. Secondly, they laid him daily. He was carried daily and laid at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, and asked, begged for alms of them that entered into the temple. Seeing Peter and John, faith and love, about to enter into the temple, asked an alms. And Peter, I mean, no, sometimes, not sometimes, but all the time, a good look.
Amen.
A good look will do you good. It ain't all sometimes about what you say. It ain't all about what you do all the time, but sometimes it's just a look. A good look will do you good. It said, and Peter and John about to go into the temple, asked an arm, and Peter fastened his eyes upon him with John. Both of them looked at him. Faith and love looked at him. Looked at his situation. And looked through his circumstance. I mean, no, sometimes you got to look at somebody's situation, but then you got to look through
Come on.
their circumstance.
That's how I see
You got to look at the situation. You got to look at what you face with, but then you got to look through the situation. You got to look through the problem. Because we come to understand that genius only means that one that comes with the answer to every question, but comes with the solution to every problem.
Yes, Lord.
So they looked at his situation, his current situation, but they looked through the circumstances that brought him there. And they said, look on us.
Amen.
Now I want you to look on us.
Yeah.
Instead of us looking on you, we want you to look on us. Because sometimes you got to see yourself
Come on.
doing better.
Yes. Yeah. Come on.
You got to visualize yourself
Plan your work.
doing better.
Yes.
You already know what your current circumstance and your current situation is. But then you got to see yourself
Come on.
getting through it.
Come
You got to
on.
see yourself getting over it. You got to
Yes.
see yourself doing better.
Yes.
Huh? That's why sometimes when people come, I tell them, look, get over yourself.
Come on.
I mean, no, you got to tell people to get over themselves.
Yes.
Because you can get stuck in your own way, and your own way
Come on.
cause you to fall short
Yes.
of the glory. Being stuck in your own way sometimes will cause you to fall short of where you are going.
Yeah.
Huh? It might make sense, God's
Yes,
people.
you are.
Now, he said, look on us.
Look on us.
And he gave heed to them, expecting to receive something
Come on.
of them. In other words, he was looking for a monetary gain because that was his job, was to sit there and beg. How many know that some people's job is just to sit there and beg?
That's true.
How many times you go to the grocery store, you go to the gas station, and somebody just sitting there, their job is to do what? Beg you for your money. Pull up to the stop sign. Somebody's job, only thing they're there to do is what? Beg for your money. That's their job. Where you going? I'm going to work. What you going to work to do? I'm going to beg for somebody else's money.
That's the truth, bro. That's the truth.
They get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go sit on the side of the expressway with a sign, I work for food. But when you offer them a job, no, I can't do that because my job is right here. Asking for alms. Asking